The Buick LeSabre. This is how cars get processed out. From start to finish, we'll go over this one from where it sits now to when it gets dropped in the pile. This is Jamie here. Jamie here is busting the hubcaps off the car. If he can. Once the hubcaps come off, we will start with removing the wheels. Now we got the wheel lock key, or the hubcap key. And a lot of Buicks and older GMs have these, and so you pull the center cap, and the wheel lock key goes in there, and it turns, and the hubcap comes off. It has locks in there that lock it on, and so when it turns, it unlocks that, and the hubcap will come right off. So this one just came off. So here's what you're looking at underneath here. You see it. This one actually doesn't have the lock pins to slide out. It's just threaded on there with the back of the hubcap like so. That's it. But anyway, now we can get these wheels off. They are steel wheels, and so they're not as valuable as aluminum wheels. But the tires get separated. The tires go in a separate pile, and we can sell the tires as used tires for a couple dollars a piece if you need cheap used tires. So while he gets the other hubcaps off, we're going to stop here and get the gun ready, and then we can break the lug nuts loose. And then we'll do that for the other side as well. Next, he's going to take the wheels off. And there go the wheels. And now we can start with draining the fluids. Or the catalytic converter. I'm not sure which he's going to start with. There's your gas tank right there. He's going to cut the catalytic converter off first. Maybe after a blade change. There's the catalytic converter. Now we will camera cut out there, but now we're draining out the nasty old gasoline. I know it's not the best method, but our big drum on wheels that rolls up underneath it's messed up. So we're doing what we can. This gas has to be the nastiest smelling thing that I've ever smelled in my life. Oh my god, and it's brown. Don't think that gas is too good. Red. That is some old gasoline. Anyway, since this car isn't going directly over there to be crushed flat, it got processed and it's actually going to be pulled for parts. This one is actually going to be, the rest of the fluids are going to stay intact. The oil and the transmission fluid to keep everything from rusting and seizing up. So it's actually just going to go get sat in the field, and this will be a good parts car. 160,000 miles on this. Transmission was replaced. The starter is new. the fuel filter is new, and this car did run, so there's lots and lots of good parts here. This 3800 series engine, for example, this fits a lot of different GM cars. The motors usually sell pretty quick out of these. A good transmission, a rebuilt one like this, will definitely go quick. So it's almost done. So here's the 3800 Series 2 that's in this car, and this one still has an interstate battery in it. So we're going to cut the battery leads to pull the battery out. Batteries are a good source of recyclable electronics and metals and stuff in them. So we save batteries. They get recycled separately. Oh, and we just got one of the stinky barrel trucks. I'll explain what a stinky barrel truck is later. It's a chemical company that recycles all their crushed chemical barrels, and the smell from the barrels is just, it takes your breath away. But back to the Buick. So now he's prying the battery from its holster, and that's going to be about the end of recycling this car. Now that everything has been recycled from it that we can use directly, the car can now be placed out into the field and pulled for parts. So that's where it'll go now. Lots of good useful parts still on that vehicle. A nicer car or a newer model car won't get parted out as quickly, especially if it's in runnable condition. It'll try to be sold as a complete unit. However, that one being an older model of Sabre, the motor and trams are about the most valuable pieces left on it. So it's going to be driven way out there, sat in the field, and picked clean for parts. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. We're going to go get back to work here. And one more time, check out the gasoline that came out of this. Looks like syrup. Alright, guys. There's a processing a car for parts. And we'll do another processing a car for recycling when we get one that's ready to go. For example, like that big pile of cars that's right there. All those cars are awaiting a truck, and they will be compacted down and loaded.